Easy now, Swannyboy here and welcome to Warrobots. Today we're going to be talking about the fenrir with the igniter and ember. I'm using a suppression chip tier 4 on the wasp drone. This build is specifically made for a subscriber who's asked for this build. This video will only contain action-packed moments in the video where you're not seeing me walk around taking ages to get to places because the fenrir is incredibly slow. Personally, I would use a lockdown chip on this because I noticed I struggled a lot with actually getting my flames on target, and considering you're already using the glory with the lockdown, it just activated so much faster. But with the suppression chips, you can last a lot longer in the fights. Now, the weapons that I'm actually using right now is igniter MK2 level 1 and the glory is MK1 level 9. The fenrir in this video is MK2 level 7. Afraid that I can't get it to MK2 level 12 because I've got lots of other robots to build right now and stuff, so this is as high as I can get it. As you can tell on this footage here, the suppression chip did work really well against that leech. It really helped the situation, and even with this blitz. Now personally, I would like a lockdown on this because the blitz is incredibly hard to hit, and yes, I have suppressed him, which is lowering the damage of them sparks, but I'm also being hit by 2 other players, so suppressing one guy makes not much of a difference if you're being shot by multiple targets. And when you're in the fenrir, you normally are right in the thick of everything, so you just being able to lock down that opponent and just focus those embers makes a massive difference. Even with this tier here, now I probably wouldn't have got the lockdown on him, but I definitely didn't get the suppression on him, so it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. So on this one, I think I'm fighting a tier, I'm fighting a typhon, and I don't know what the last one's called. Oh, that's it, it's a hawk. As you can tell, I had no problems with taking out that typhon whatsoever. There's a blitz there. Easy kill, but if I had that lockdown, it wouldn't have been a problem. The lockdown on a glory is amazing. It's so instant when you're at close range. This tier is really putting up a really good fight here. Nice and easy. So as you can tell, at this range, 100%, the glory is even great. Like at level 9, I can't grumble whatsoever at the damage it's doing. And this one's a bit of a tough fight, to be fair. Because I can't lock down this enemy, I can't really do much against him, so he's always moving around and I'm just struggling to reach him at that 350 meters range. Now this one here, this is incredible. Now I have to assume that this is a top player because the way that he just launched himself at me and the amount of damage he's doing to my fenrir is unreal. He's got the drone chips, he's got everything he needs. I honestly thought I was going to trigger his last stand there, but obviously not. He's laying into me. Now, just to show that this build can do incredibly well, I've put it against him, but I'm pretty much going to lose my robot, I think. I might actually lose it on this one. Devastating damage, but without that lockdown chip, I can't hold him in place. Now, suppose if I level my glory up a little bit more, it'd have more lockdown effect on it once it's leveled up, so this might work better if you've already got these leveled up. But personally for me, I can't invest any more silver into this weapon because there's all these new weapons like the hells and everything that's been released. Now I use a hell normally on my fenrir because it works well at the 350 range. It's got an accumulation that's like, I think it's 177% accumulation with a lockdown chip and free, so you get 20% more damage. That's the build that I would personally use, but this is a really good one, even at close range. Well, this one's even better at close range, I should say. As you can tell on this footage here, I'm pretty much going to brawl it out with this behemoth. I think that's how you say it. Leave it in the comments. How do you say behemoth? Is it behemoth? See, now I did a major mistake here. I should have focused the tier because he's healing the behemoth, and I'm just leathering into the behemoth because it's just like damage. I'm just like, he's in my way. I can get as much damage in as I can off this guy. I'm also using him as a shield as well to save me from the tier. So yeah, you can tell right now that he didn't even want to really shoot me because he's like, well, I'm not going to do any damage to your robot at the end of the day. With the, I think it's 55. Yeah, is it 55% resistance on the fenrir? So, excuse me. So, I can't grumble whatsoever at this build. There were 2 easy kills there. Still got half HP. Overdrive. Oh, I forgot to mention that my modules. I'm using the 2 overdrives that are level 6 maxed out, and I've got a nuclear amplifier on this, and that's at level 2, I think. So it's pretty good. It's my best robot I've got. It's definitely the one that gives me the most damage. Now this is the perfect example. If I had a lockdown chip, I could have locked him down before his last standard activated, but I couldn't even get his suppression. He's managed to walk around the corner, and there you go. I could have easily got a kill there, and those kills equal more silver. So it's just, personally, if I've got to sum it all up, use a lockdown chip if you're using the glory, but if you want to last longer, I can understand why you'd want to use the suppression chip. I think that's about the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.